this rivalry game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from FedEx Field. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52, and he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. A first down carry for Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
And they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big foot.
And I think the ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Daniels finding McCaffrey on the slant. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Robinson will try to pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Sliding out of the pocket. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Hurts rolling to his left. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down. Daniels. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Taking it about the 16. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here, being chased out left. And this is caught. It's Brown. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. On 1st down, Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. On the screen, this is Eckler. Dances by him, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Robinson up the middle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Taken in at the 22. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
But you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. 55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches.
The field goal would have been a pretty decent length, and I'm still kind of surprised they didn't kick it.
Yeah, I know, because you think you take the 3 there, trust him. But at the same time, if you can't pick up a few inches in this situation, you probably don't deserve to win the game anyway. Go get it, and they did.
1st down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And the Washington offense heading out.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Got an open man. It's Pringle. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
they'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And they really need to get something going, didn't they? They have punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to have the first down and then some. Look at the big fella go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He will kiss it on the ground.
Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. And a nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll buy some time right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
It's 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catches. He's dropped at the 42. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
And a pretty good burst there, so he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second down. Here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. How about that? Their quarterback, 53 yards. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll run with Barkley, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Daniels.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Nakobe Dean in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Patterson's kick is good.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Barkley shoves him away, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Flush to his right.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Nakobe Dean make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Looking to throw on second down. Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Here is third and quite a ways.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down again.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to him.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. $39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. This is Smith with the ground. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left.
This pass finds Brown on the comeback route.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
They go play action with Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second.
Oh, he fakes a spike.
Hurts fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Daniels throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes...
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nakobe Dean, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Hey, let's go.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Steps away. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. On the move to his left. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st. From the gun, it's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
This will be caught at about the 5. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Barkley, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Now look out. And finally taken down at the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Rolling to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hurts rolling to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. Out to his left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this run.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So a victory here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed.